I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I probably should brag, I amaze and astonish. The problem is I got a lot of brains but no polish. I got a hollow to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough. A shiny piece of gold. Try to reach my goal. My power speech unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get cold. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. I've learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to defend this. Walk into a flame. The damage get lost. So let me spell out the name. I am the A-L-E-X-A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. We want Britain on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. If George turns around as a spending spree, he ain't never gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in this century. Enter me.
He says in parentheses.
Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Shot.
I dream of life without the monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy. How you say? I use anarchy. When I try to make the other side panicky with my shot. Yo, I'm a tailor's apprentice, and I got shot. Cause it's a local apprentice. I'm doing no rebellion, so that was my chance to socially advance. Instead of so was a band, so don't take shit. And I will never be truly free until those in bodies have the same rights as you and me. You and I do or die. Wait till I stallion on the stallion. With the first black battalion, never shot. Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You've got to be carefully taught. If you talk, you're gonna get shot. Bird, check what we got. Mr. Lafayette, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your pants look hot. Florence, I like you a lot. Such a plot blacker than the kettle calling the pot. What are the odds of God to put us all in one spot? That's why the conventional wisdom like it or not. A bunch of revolutionary men who should have a mission. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. Oh, am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited. Shoot off at the mouth. I never had a group of friends before. I promise that I'll make y'all proud. Let's get this guy in front of a crowd. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am just like my country. I'm scrappy, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am just like my country. I'm scrappy, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Everybody sing, whoa, 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 hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let him hear ya. Let's go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, shout it to the top. Whoa, to the top. Whoa, come on, let's go. Rise up when you're living on your knees. You rise up. Tell your brother that he's gotta rise up. Tell your sister that she's gotta rise up. When are these colonies gonna rise up? 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 Rise up. I imagine that so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me. If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody why we living fast and we laugh. Reach for a blast. We have to make this moment last. That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not a moment. It's the movement. We're all the hungriest brothers with something to prove. When folks oppose us, we take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. And if we win our independence, that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants. Or will the blood be shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants? I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, we know the bleeding and fighting. I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? A past patiently waiting, a passion, and passion, every expectation, every action, an act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties of sorrow. Living some thinking past tomorrow. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I'm not throwing away my shot. We're gonna rise up, ain't time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up, ain't time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up, rise up. Time to take a shot. Rise up, rise up. Time to take a shot. Rise up. Time to take a shot. Rise up. Take a shot. 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 Time to take a shot. Time to take a shot. And I am not throwing away my shot. There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and walk at the students in the college just to watch them talk. Take them shine or the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughter's Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, staying in the city just to watch all the guys.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. Stylist, Angelica, Peggy, Eliza. Daddy said to be home by sundown. Daddy doesn't need to know. Daddy said not to go downtown. And I said you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York. It's not enough that he wants to go to war. We're shouting in the square. It's not enough that violence on our shore. Ideas in the air. Look around, Angelica, remind me what we're looking for. Eliza, I'm looking for a mind to work. I'm looking for a mind to work. I'm looking for a mind to work.
There's nothing like someone in the city. Someone in a rush, nigga, someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. But you're slumming in the city in your fancy heels. You're searching for an urchin who can give you ideals.
Sir, you disgust me.
Ah, so you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby. You can trust me.
I'm a reading common sense, but I'm pain. Don't say that I'm tense or I'm vain. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. Behold these truths to be self-evident that I'm not created equal. And when I become evident, I'm a compelled to prove it in the sequel. Look around, how we are to be alive right now. Look around, how we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and it just happened to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Look around, let's go and make it up ahead of my day. Look around, behold these truths to be self-evident that I'm not created equal. Look around, how we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and it just happened to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, stylist, we're looking for a mind at work. Hey, in the greatest city, in the greatest city in the world.
You say the price of my love is not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, but you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. 'cause you're my favorite subject, my sweet submissive subject, my loyal royal subject, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war for your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad, so don't throw away the sting with her, 'cause when push comes to shove, I will be your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Everybody. Da 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 da.
As a kid of the Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor, I knew it was the only way to rise up. If they tell my story, I am either gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up. I will fight for this land, but there's only one man who can give us the commands, who can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up, rise up. Here he comes, here comes the general.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes the general.
the moment you've been waiting for.
Here comes the general.
Pride of Mount Vernon.
Here comes the general.
To Washington.
We are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey, yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Can I be real a second? For just a millisecond. Let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general, the venerated Virginian veteran who's been all out enough to be up on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. What? The elephant is in the room. The truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go. Any hope of success is fleeting. I better keep leading when the people I'm leading keep retreating. We put a stop to the bleeding as the British take Brooklyn. Mike takes Brooklyn. Look, we are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make them all outstand. Hey, yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Incoming! The battery down the battery, check the damages. We gotta stop them and rob them of their advantages. Let's take a stand with the stamina God's man in his Hamilton won't advantage. Yo, let's steal the cannon. Throw the cannon, watch the blood in his spray. And throw the cannon, we're abandoning Kip's Bay. And there's another shipping. Just off Southern tipping. We gotta haul them quick, we can't afford another slip. Guns and horses speeding up. I decided to divvy up my forces. It's finished and the British cut the city up. This close to getting up. Face the mass scrutiny. I scream in the face of this mass mutiny. Of these the men with which I am to defend America. We ride at midnight and have them in the distance. I cannot be everywhere at once, people. I'm in dire need of assistance.
Your Excellency, sir. Who are you? Aaron Burr, sir. Permission to state my case, as you were. Sir, I was a captain under General Montgomery until he caught a bullet in the neck in Quebec. And well, in summary, I think that I could be of some assistance. I admire how you keep firing the British from a distance. I have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west. Yes, sir.
Your Excellency, you wanted to see me. Hamilton, come in. Have you met Burr? Yes, sir. We keep meeting.
As I was saying, sir, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out.
Burr, sir, close the door on your way out. Have I done something wrong, sir? On the contrary, I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh. Sir? Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff? Sir, don't get me wrong. You're a young man of great renown. I know you stole British cannons when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox wanted to hire you to be their secretary. I don't think so. Now, why are you upset? I'm not. It's all right. You want to fight. You got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr. Yes, dying is easy, young man. Living is harder. Why are you telling me this? I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to light me low. So, I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, just like I am not throwing away my shot. Son, we are outgunned, outmanned. We need all the help we can get. I have some friends, Lawrence, Morgan, and Bucky. They're not fighting. Okay, what else? I need some spies on the inside, some things who might get some things right. Go back to Congress and tell them we need supplies. Rally the guys, master the elements of surprise. Go rise above my station, organize your information till we rise to the occasion of our new nation. So, here comes the general. Rise up. Here comes the general. Rise up. Here comes the general. Rise up. Here comes the general.
And his right-hand man.
I may not live to see our glory.
I may not live to see our glory,
But I've seen the wonders great and small.
I've seen the wonders great and small.
Cause if the tomcat can get married,
If Alexander can get married,
there's hope for our ass after all.
raise a glass to freedom.
Hey!
Something you will never see again, no matter what she tells you. Let's have another round
There's a
tonight.
glass to the four of us.
Oh,
To the new and four of us.
We'll tell the story of
Let's
tonight.
have another round.
Well, if it isn't Aaron Burr,
Sir.
I didn't think that you would make it to
Be sure. I came to say congratulations for the verse, Burr. I see the whole gang is here.
You are the worst, but
Ignore them. Congrats to you, Lieutenant Colonel. I wish I had your command instead of man in George's journal.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Now be sensible. From what I hear, you made yourself indispensable.
well, I heard you got a special someone on the side, Burr.
Is that so?
What are you trying to hide, Burr?
I should go.
No, these guys should go. Leave
No,
us alone.
man.
It's all right, Burr. I wish she'd walk this girl with you tonight, Burr.
You're very kind, but I'm afraid it's unlawful, sir.
What do you mean?
She's married. She's married to a British officer.
Oh.
Congrats again, Alexander. Smile more. I'll see you on the other side of the war.
I will never understand. If you love this woman, go get her. What are you waiting for?
See you on the other side of the war.
See you on the other side of the war.
Theodosia writes me a letter every day. I'm keeping her bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side of Georgia. He's trying to keep the colonies alive. But he can keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes and we keep loving anyway. You laugh and cry and break and made the mistakes. And if there's a reason, I'm by the side. So many you try. And I'm willing to look for it. I'm willing to look for it. My grandfather was a fire and stone preacher. But there were things that the homilies and hymns won't judge. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and takes and takes, and you can get it anyway. Rise before the break, make mistakes, and if there's a reason I'm still alive. And everyone who loves me is right. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. I can only think in life I can control. I am in the middle, I am in every flow. I'm not falling behind or running late. I'm not standing still, I am dying anyway. Every species in the less of your time. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. Every species relentless, he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraint. Takes and he takes and he takes and he keeps winning anyway. Changes the game, plays and he raises stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to survive, so you surviving. God damn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between sinners and saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. Anyway, we ride on and we go. And if there's a reason I'm still alive, so many died, then I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it. Alexander Hamilton, troops are waiting in the field for you. If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, I have soldiers in the field for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender my early life. The world will never be the same. Alexander.
The Battle of Yorktown, 1781.
Monsieur Hamilton.
Monsieur Lafayette.
In command when you belong.
I'm saying no sweat, but finally on the field we've had quite a run.
Immigrants, we get the job done.
So what happens if we win?
I go back to France, I bring freedom to my people if I'm given the chance.
We'll be with you when you do.
Go, lead your man.
See you on the other side.
Can we leave the game?
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am just like a country, I'm just standing hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. So the world turns upside down. So the world turns upside down. I imagine that so much it feels more like a memory. This is where it gets me. On my feet, the enemy ahead of me. This is the end of me. At least I have a friend of me. Weapon in my hand, a command of my memory. Then I remember my Eliza's expecting me. Not only that, my Eliza's expecting. We gotta go, gotta get the job done. Gotta start a new nation, gotta meet my son. Pick a bullet after one, a bullet after one. We move undercover and we move as one. Through the night, we have one shot to live another day. We cannot let a straight gunshot give us away. We'll fight up close, seize the moment and stay in it. It's either that or do the business end of the big net. Onward, go Shambo, keep me, go Shambo. Go man, now, go man, go. So the American experiment begins with my friends all scattered to the winds. Born in South Carolina, redefining bravery. We'll never be free until we end slavery. When we finally drive the British away, Lafayette is there waiting in Chesapeake Bay. How do we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside, that's right. Okay, spy on the British government. I take the measurements of information and then I smuggle it. So my brother's revolutionary covenant, I'm under with the southern liberty and I am loving it. See, that's what happens when you go together 3 years now. Why you gotta shovel it? Hercules, well, I need no introduction when you got me, gotta get back on it. After a week of fighting, a young man in a red coat stands on a parapet.
We lower our guns as he frantically waves their white handkerchief.
And just like that, it's over. We tend to our wounded. We count our dead. Black and white soldiers wondering like if this really means freedom. Not yet.
We negotiate the terms of surrender. I see George Washington smile. We escort their men out of Yorktown. They stagger home single file. Tens of thousands of people flood the streets. There are screams and church bells ringing. And as our fallen foes retreat, I hear the drinking song they're singing. The world turned upside down. 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 Down, down, down. Freedom for France. Gotta start a new nation. Gotta meet my son. We won. We won. We won. We won. The world turned upside down. Okay. One more thing.
Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? In that attitude, may be your doom. Right, you're right, you're running out of time. Right day and night, like you're running out of time. Every day you fight, like you're running out of time. Keep on fighting in the meantime.
Stop up to such an old song that we can sing along in harmony. And nowhere is it stronger than in Albany. Its colonies, economies, increasingly stalling and honestly, the swap of the service seems to be falling. I practice the law, practically perfected it. I've seen injustice in the world and I've corrected it. Now for a strong central democracy, if not then I'll be Socrates, rolling further, watching these mediocrities.
Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention.
I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention.
There is a New York junior delegate.
Now what I'm gonna say may sound indelicate.
Chosen proposes his own form of government. His own plan for a new form of government. Talks for 6 hours, the convention is listless.
Right, young man.
Yo, who is this? Why do you always say what you believe? Why do you always say what you believe? Every proclamation guaranteed. We ammunition for your enemy. Why do you write like it's going out of style? Right day and night like it's going out of style. Every day fight like it's going out of style. Do what you do. Alexander?
Aaron Burr, sir.
Well, it's the middle of the night.
Can we confer, sir?
Is this a legal matter?
Yes, and it's important to me.
What do you need?
Burr, you're a better lawyer than me.
Okay.
I know I talk too much. I'm abrasive. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive. My client needs a strong defense. You're the solution.
Who's your client?
The new U.S. Constitution?
No.
Hear me out.
No way.
A series of essays anonymously published defending the documents of the public.
No one will read it.
I disagree.
And if it fails?
Burr, that's why we need it. The Constitution's a mess. So it needs amendments.
It's full of contradictions.
So is independence. We have to start somewhere.
No, no way.
You're making a mistake.
Good night.
Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for? We won the war. What was it all for? Do you support this Constitution?
Of course.
Then defend it.
And what if you're backing the wrong horse?
Burr, we studied and we fought and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, you stand with pride. I don't understand. You stand to the side.
I'll keep all my hands close to my chest. I'll wait here and see which way the wind will blow. I'm taking my time watching the aftermath of a nation, watching the tension grow.
I don't I'm sailing off to London. I am accompanied by someone who always pays. I have found a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my days. He is not a lot of fun, but there's no one who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander, don't forget to ride. Look at where you are, look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Stay alive isn't enough. If your wife could share a fraction of your time, it's like a thread to peace of mind. Would that be enough?
Alexander joins forces with James Madison and John Jay to write a series of essays defending the new United States Constitution entitled the Federalist Papers. The plan was to write a total of 25 essays that were divided evenly among the three men. In the end, they wrote 85 essays in the span of 6 months. John Jay got sick after writing 5. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. How do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you write like you're running out of time. Like you're running out of time. Like you're running out of time. How do you write like tomorrow won't arrive? How do you write like you need it to survive? How do you write every second you're alive? Every second you're alive. Every second you're alive.
They're asking me to lead. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand. Treasury or state? I know it's a lot to ask. Treasury or state? Leave behind the world, you know. Sir, do you want me to run the Treasury or State Department? Treasury. Let's go.
Alexander.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. They're asking me to leave.
Look around.